Welcome back to another video on Mimi's Crown. If you are new here, what up, y'all? If you are not OG gang, you already know what's going on. We are back with another video, and as you can tell by the title, we're about to address a whole bunch of things that have been said. Some are myths, some are lies, but we're about to get to the bottom of it, and I just want to give y'all my honest and true opinion from what I've taken from all these statements and supposedly truths and myths and everything to the intro.
With some mad shit, get bad, yeah. Make a nigga spend the cash, yeah. It's bad, yeah. Girl, you working with some mad shit, get bad, yeah. Make a nigga.
All right, you guys. So as you can tell by the title of the video, this is going to be me giving my honest opinion on all the lies, the myths, anything that was told to the natural hair community in the beginning when going natural, big chop, and heat, and tools, and coconut oil, and all this other stuff. I'm just gonna give you guys my honest opinion. So we're just gonna hop right in. Okay, so I wrote down a couple that I could think of off the top of my head that I no longer use today. So number one, the first thing that came to my mind, and all y'all could probably already guess, is you need coconut oil to seal your hair. There was a whole situation, I'm not sure if y'all know, where coconut oil was canceled by the natural hair community. And I'm gonna just be honest, my experiment with any oils sealing my hair or ends or anything like that, I haven't had good results. That's just for my specific opinion. When I was transitioning natural, I would go to school looking like a grease ball because I would just I'll moisturize my hair and then I'll just go over it with a whole bunch of coconut oil. It'd just be a mess. And you could literally touch my hair look like a freaking grease ball. And if I could find a picture, I would add it in right here. But it was really bad. I used to wear it just in a little ponytail all through, like, out. What year was that? Junior year? I did not care how I looked. So it was high school. I was like, I don't care. If you look it up, I'm pretty sure it says coconut oil is, if you put it on your hair and don't put anything else on your hair, it's gonna be dry. Your hair is gonna be dry because it's only supposed to sit on the outside, does not soak up. It was a lie. Whoever said that, it was a lie. I do not use any oils on my hair as of today. My hair still comes out very shiny. That lie about, oh, it's gonna have a whole bunch of shine. No, it's gonna look greasy. But that was just my experience with coconut oil. Number two, you should never shampoo. Now who did that? Who said this? Now I understand that when I was growing up, yes. I did not shampoo or wash my hair often. Sometimes I can go months. You know, if you got braids in, you finna go a whole bunch of months. You guys, that is a lie. Because in order to have healthy hair, or if you desire healthy hair, your scalp must be healthy. The scalp must be healthy. Now, everybody has different scalps. Now, if your scalp can take longer periods of time without shampooing it and cleaning it and getting all the dandruff and all the dirt and yuck stuff out of it, if it can cure a longer period of time, by all means, do not wash your hair so often. But this is my thing. We got to a point where everybody was just talking about co-wash. All I do is co-wash. I never shampoo. Co-wash. You know what happens to your hair when all you're doing is co-washing? It gets to a point where it's so mushy and so like it's just mushy. It feels like mashed potatoes. Literally. And then there was no protein treatments. Like, how did I hear about protein treatments until my girl, Happy Girl, had to bring me to the light? You're leaving all that dirt, all that product, all that everything that you have put on your hair for months at a time because you're just co-washing. Now, I have done some research. There are co-washes nowadays that do have surfactants, which are cleansing agents that do cleanse your hair. But when I was going natural back in 2015, 2016, maybe 2013, that was not the case. And it was like the devil. Shampoo was the devil. So for me, as of today, I shampoo once a week. If I leave these braids in for longer and I don't have nowhere to go, sometimes I go a week and a half, or let's say I take the braids out later and I'll be 2 weeks without shampooing. But at least if I take my hair out as a certain amount of time, I will be then shampooed at least once every single week. I do a protein treatment once a month, AFOG 2-step protein treatment, and I also do the Shea Moisture Power Protein Treatment. Check that video out. I'm gonna link it up here. Go ahead and click on it and watch it if you haven't already. But yeah, that's like my consistent regimen, and it's done me a lot of justice as far as retaining length and just not doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Another one. I don't know who told me this. Oh, matter of fact, it could have been true at the time, but it was like water was the devil too. Do not wet your hair. It's easier to break. Don't wet your hair. It's gonna be like, it dries it out. I don't know who told me that. I would steer away from, re-wetting my hair to refresh it with moisturizer and stuff because I didn't think it was gonna be good or it'll break off. And that was when I was transitioning. So transition, it might not have been smart to keep wetting it because of the line of demarcation. Who knows? But that's what I was told. When water is what you need to, first of all, if you're not putting water on your hair is an organ, okay? You need water. Water needs to touch this. Anyways, if I was not to be wetting my hair, it would probably look like a hot, dry bird's nest if I didn't use no water. I don't know who told me that. Number 4, do not use any combs. Do not brush your hair. Only finger detangle. I don't know, maybe I just was interpreting these things wrong because maybe it was me. I don't know. But it is good. It is okay to use tools in moderation. Moderation. Don't just get your hair and just start snatching through it. No. It's good to use like Denman brushes, flexible tools, combs and brushes. And the only time I use a comb is to part, and y'all see it. I ain't even doing a good job with that. All I do as of today, I don't use any tools really. I do finger detangle in the shower only because it's really simple and it's really easy. The only time I will use a tool is if my hair is extremely napped and knotted. So if I need some assistance, I will get a brush or wide tooth comb. If anything, wide tooth comb. I don't use brushes or anything like that. So if anything, I'm pretty sure what they were saying was limit the amount of use of tools on your hair. The last one that I have. When I was younger, I swore that this had to be true. I'm gonna start with a little story. Has anybody ever had that time where you feel like your hair just did not go past this length right here? It was right here at the shoulders. Every time you straightened it or whatever, your hair was just always right here. And it's like, you never see your hair fall off. You never, like, I act like I never seen my hair fall off. Like, I never seen the breakage. I didn't see nothing. I'm just like, well, why is my hair still right here? I've braided it up so many times. I did this, I did that, and it's still right here at my shoulders. The myth they said was natural hair, black people hair does not grow. That's a lie. It does grow. We, or you, it may be you, we're not retaining the hair. When I was relaxed, I would say I wasn't doing a great job. And a lot of times when you do brush through it, the hair was coming out. But I just act like I was so blonde to the fact. Yes, it does grow. Everybody's hair grows. It's about if you retain the length or not. Are you taking care of it? Are you keeping it put away? Are your ends tucked? Or are you just having this situation where everything's rubbing and hitting everything and your ends are just getting snatched up, torn up, split ends, everything? Or are you just cutting it way too much? Are you scissor happy? Hair does grow. The funny thing is, my last point, that we want our hair to be so long. This is me, I'm talking to myself. We want our hair to be so long, and when it finally gets long, you like, I need to get a haircut. It just needs to get cut some. Like, I swear, this is what I said. It just got to get shaped up. Girl, boo. Every time I did that, I cut my hair extremely short to where I did not want it to be. And it was just, I just have to start all over. Look at my hair now. You see it? These braids used to, like, when they were dry, and they'll shrink up, they'll be like right here. When they was, like, before when I first do it, when they're wet, they'll be super duper long, and then they'll shrink us maybe like right here. Now they just not even touching my darn neck, barely. Yes, we have to stop being those people. Well, I'm talking to myself. To wrap up the rest of this video, I want to go ahead and just say, do what works for you. Okay, anything that I have done is because it worked for me. I don't do anything outrageous. It's not crazy, it's not too extra. I keep it simple. Y'all know these braids stay in my head. When I want to look cute, I just take them out. Okay, it's not extra, nothing too much, but just do what works for you. If you can go months, I watched a video and a girl said she can go months without washing her hair. Me, on the other hand, I will be tearing my scalp up. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. But her hair is super long. She's natural. It's healthy. And she does what works for her. Now, she says her hair doesn't start itching her scalp until about a couple months, or maybe like 6 to 7 weeks. So that's her. Do what works best for you. Do your research. And don't just believe the first thing that everyone says. Okay? Because that's how I was. I was done, young and dumb. And I was doing everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. OG gang, you already know what's going on. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.